Hey guys, so today we will do Dunciad and the Rape of the Lock by Alexander Pope in this video. So we will do both of them in a really short and simple manner so that you guys don't have any problem in understanding that. So Dunciad has been published in three books firstly, and it was anonymous. The poem directly attacks dullness in general. So the central theme of the poem is dullness. It is not any of the characters, but dullness is the central theme of the poem. Now here we see that Louis Theobald, he was the poet laureate, and he has been criticized by Pope in Dunciad, and in the later version Theobald is replaced as leading dunce by Colley-Cibber. So Theobald and Colley-Cibber both has been criticized in this book named Dunciad. So first book is in three parts. So the part 1, it talks about the reign of dullness. That reign of dullness is searching for an apt what do you call it, king for her empire. So she is looking for a king. Now part 2, it talks about the games in which poets, critics and booksellers they are just talking to each other, and there was some game, and those games are really dull, like dullest of dull. So the queen dullness, she is just checking that the last one who will be awake, that would be the most suitable person as the king of dullness. So everybody falls asleep in her game. Now let's talk about the book 3. Now book 3 is where king transported to the Elysian fields, where he has visions of the past and future triumphs of the empire of dullness and how they shall extend to arts and sciences. So basically in the part 2, the person Theobald, Louis Theobald, he did not sleep, he was awakened. So that shows that he is the most suitable, ideal match for the king of dullness. So now here is a detail in book 3 about the abode of dullness. It includes a throne, fortitude, temperance and prudence and poetic justice and everything in all, in short. So now in 1742 Pope published a new version of the book using Colley-Cibber. So now you can see that Colley-Cibber has also been criticized. Now as I told you guys that dullness is the central character. It has been described as a goddess who is daughter of chaos and night. She appoints Tybalt, and Tybalt is ironically, allegorically you can say, Louis Theobald as the king of her realm. At the end, she reigns supreme power over the sciences and universities as well as arts and theaters. So that means there is dullness in his plays and everything whichever Theobald has written till date. So that was about it. It was really simple and short. Like if you are really confused that how to do Dunciad, so only this is the summary of in like of the book in all. So now let us come to Rape of the Lock. So let's see. So Rape of the Lock, by the way, here we can find Rosicrucian mythology, and that has been taken by the French book Comte de Gabrilis, and it was written by Abbé de Villers. So now Rape of the Lock, it opens with a letter from Pope to poem's real life subject Arabella, and he explains why he wrote the poem in the opening lines. He says, "What dire offense from amorous causes springs? What mighty contests rise from trivial things?" So do remember that it is the most important line of the book. So now in Canto 1, we see that Belinda is cuddled up with her dog, and her dog's name was, as you can see, Shock. Shock was the dog's name of Belinda. And here we meet Belinda, and she has a dream. Now dream has come from Sylph, Ariel, and Ariel is the airy spirit who watches her. And basically Ariel jo hai, he is the guardian of Belinda, and he has been appointed to save her and to guard her. And now he explains the entire spirit worlds. He introduced us with the Sylph gnomes, Now Belinda wakes up and her maid Betty, she gets her dressed, and other names and gnomes help her getting dressed. So they all they and by the way, the powers of Belinda has been compared to cosmic powers, but cosmic powers here has been compared with cosmetic powers, because Belinda was always engrossed in her cosmetics, and there was not any other world other than cosmetics for her. Now in Canto 2, Belinda sails down to attend a party at Hampton Court. Now Ariel bewares the other sylphs that something bad is going to happen. So Ariel, because Ariel is a guardian, so that is why he always warns everyone. Now in Canto 3, we see that Belinda is sipping coffee and playing a card game called Ombre, or you can say Ombre as you say it, but I say Ombre. Now Belinda defeats Baron, and now Baron is one of the most eligible bachelors, you can say, and he is also, he represents the 17th century 18th century young fashionable boys. So Baron represents the 18th century fashionable boys, and Belinda represents the 18th century fashionable women. And now we see that when Baron has been defeated, he cuts off her lock lock, and not with the help of Clarissa. Actually, they have a conversation where Clarissa is also been involved. Now in Canto 4th, we see Belinda is furious, and Umbriel, who is a sylph, who is a gnome. Umbriel is a gnome. He goes to the cave of spleen, and there is this a princess who is present in the cave of spleen, and he asked for the bag of angriness and resentfulness, and when he got the bag, he just poured down everything on Belinda. So Belinda has been invoked. As we can see, she was not so much angry at first, but when Umbriel did it, so she became really angry. And in Canto 5, the Clarissa, she tries to calm her down, and she's just telling her to a little bit, it's not a big deal, but as we know, this was the subject matter of the rape of the lock. So now here are some quotations. Vanity box has been praised by Pope. India's glowing gems unlocks, and all Arabia breathes from the yonder box. Now, praise of hero. Introduced in heroic way, resolved to win, he meditates the way by force to ravish or by fraud to betray. Now it is a public comment. Queen Anne. Hear thou great Anne, whom three realms obey, sometime take counsel, sometime take tea. Corruption of judiciary. Hungry judges soon the sentence may sign when summoned by the wise or by concubine. Concubine is a name, like another word for sluts or whores. Now these are the comment on women. No louder shrieks pitting heaven were case when their husbands on their lapdog breathed their last. William Hazlitt says, rape of the lock is the perfection of mock epic. So guys, so friends, I hope you liked my short and simple video, and if there are any mistakes, you can say in the comment section, or if you want to ask something, you can ask. So yes, I hope you liked it. Make sure to subscribe my channel and like this video. See you guys next time.